HBO Max. This movie is labeled as an HBO original. Mountainhead. It just dropped 2025. All-star cast. This movie effectively acts as a single room play. And here's the wild thing, aka Powders. And you do have to watch this movie. When I go to Wikipedia and I do some of my internet searching, satirical comedy drama television film. Genre: comedy, drama, satire, tragicomedy. That's how this movie's classified. I don't know what most of those words are, being a little facetious. But guys, it's a film buff. It's another episode. Here's my big point, opening up about this movie. This is a science fiction movie. And this is one of the great science fiction movies of our day. All systems are go. Let's do this.
Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take 1.
Action!
Yeah, this is a science fiction. 1000%. So here's the thing with this movie. It acts as a play, which makes it so good. It's available on stream. You guys know how I feel about that. I don't know. Theaters, it's depressing, but theaters seem to be dying. And we get this science fiction epic of 4 billionaires, and these guys are beyond billionaires. Each controls a level of tech, and when they're combined, they can unstabilize the world. So they're going to start with taking over South America. They need military resources. They're going to use a lot of South American resources to unstabilize the Western world. But they're going to go global. They're going to create their new cryptocurrency. And they'll be able to control narratives because of AI and deepfake technology. Everything that I just told you is said in this movie, but it's not explicit, which makes it so good. So the world's turning upside down in the slow motion as these 4 men start the plot. But it's also set aside as a retreat. So we get some beautiful backdrops. And they go on a little hike and they ride their snowmobiles around, and they're all in their cool thermal suits. And then we turn this into it's a little bit of a murder, because one of the guys is dissenting, so they have to kill him, and they can't quite do it because they're all like billionaire soft boys. But then they kind of come back together by the end. And these guys, these men, the way how they view life and death comes into like this comedic aspect of this. Now, I don't know why Wikipedia doesn't have any, like, there's just no mention of science fiction at all. But it's a science fiction world. The premise is it's equal to a Twilight Zone episode. It's a big what if. What if deepfake technology created chaos in the world, and they just let it go? They never turned it off, and they would lie to the governments and tell the governments that things were okay and things would balance out, and the governments not having any control. But in the way they do, because governments have kill switches for the internet for this particular reason. So, like, and that's a little bit of what I mean. Like, that's the science fiction part of it. Fantastic ending. This is a movie. I get it. It's a movie. It's supposed to roll the credits. But at the end of this movie, we want the next chapter. I love that. Fantastic performances. Steve Carell, Jason Schwartzman, who we're going to do back to back Jason Schwartzman movies. I never realized he was a Coppola. I don't know why I realized that till recently, because I've been also watching Gia Coppola, a lot of Gia Coppola films. By films I mean two. Corey Michael Smith, fantastic. He's I believe he's like the Instagram guy. And Raimi yourself is incredible. Steve Carell, incredible. So each of these four guys, one represents like Microsoft, one represents Instagram, one represents AI, and one represents this like the deep fake part of it. This movie is there. I was just sitting down on my sofa yesterday, and just this movie was just like capturing me. I just didn't want to move. I just wanted to sit up, and I know I'm watching something special when I position myself to the edge of the sofa, and I'm just leaning into the television. And keep in mind, I got like an 85-inch TV, so it's like the screen's just like wrapping around me. I don't know, AKAPAD. This is one important movie. It's one of this generation. This is one of this era's great science fiction films. I'm hoping the world catches up to it, and we can all agree this is science fiction. But it's fantastic. Big shout out to Jesse Armstrong. So I think he's from Succession. I think he wrote a couple episodes. I don't know if he's like the showrunner. I feel like researching him just because I'd like some of these guys to be, well, yeah, Academy Award, BAFTA, Emmy, BAFTA. He's let's see, yeah, he best adapted screenplay, 4 Lines, and Downhill 2 is another Mountainous movie. Downhill may have inspired the backdrop for this movie. Now, in the wiki for Mountainhead, it's mentioning Ayn Rand and Fountainhead. Remote mode dubbed Mountainhead. It references Ayn Rand's Fountainhead. Okay, so that's the title of this movie is a Ayn Rand reference. You guys know I'm a big Ayn Rander. Television. Let's see. This guy's been writing television since 2000. Been working in film, associate producer, magicians, 2007. So this guy is absolutely seasoned. Let me see, and he's got the awards and nominations to show it. So he is a Succession. Best television series. So I don't know who the showrunner. So it doesn't matter. This guy gives us a single room play with a science fiction backdrop, with the world at stake in a way that you cannot imagine. This movie is targeted, it's intelligent, it's well acted. You believe the characters, and I do like the setting. I like for some reason the rolling mountain tops as this movie has as the backdrop of some of their conversations and what they're trying to do and what they are doing. It's fantastic. It really is. I think it sells the mood. It sells the anxiety. Check this movie out, AKAPAD. I cannot recommend it enough. Mountainhead is a science fiction masterpiece. Let's go.
Okay, that's a wrap.